Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another week, another edition of Aftermath Trivia. You have me, your host this week, Kevin Mickey. I am the reigning, undisputed heavyweight trivia champion of the world, at least for 1 week. I'm not really able to defend my championship. Gunning for my championship this week. Anthony, Jimmy, Nug, you guys, you ready for this? I'm not going to give you the chance to answer. Oh, okay, Anthony, answer.
There we go.
Retribution, did you know that they're still a thing? That's right. Slappy picked up a win on Raw this week. Meanwhile, the Hurt Business, we think that they're pretty sweet on Raw and NXT, Undisputed Era, and Pat McAfee, the Kings of NXT. They're heading into War Games to take on each other. Lots of great factions going on in WWE right now, so I thought we'd revisit some faction trivia, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start in Bad Street, Atlanta, GA. I've heard it's the baddest street in the whole USA.
Apparently
The Fabulous Freebirds, they were originally the trio of Michael Hayes, Buddy Roberts, Terry Gordy, Jimmy Garvin. He was also later inducted with the group in the WWE Hall of Fame. In 1989-1990, WCW, a masked wrestler named Bad Street also joined the group. Who was under the hood as Bad Street? Was it A, Danny Spivey? Was it B, Michael Wall Street, C, Brad Armstrong, or D, Ron Simmons? Who joined the Fabulous Freebirds as Bad Street under a hood? A, Danny Spivey, B, Michael Wall Street, C, Brad Armstrong, D, Ron Simmons.
Okay, feeling pretty good here. I get anxiety. Ready?
Baddest street in the whole USA. Let's see it.
Brad Armstrong.
Brad Armstrong.
Brad. Correctamundo for the trio of participants. So we have uno.
Anthony, you're in the lead.
Yeah, everyone else gets it right too.
By the way, very, very, very underrated Brad Armstrong. Awesome.
Brad people put him in their top 5 in terms of in-ring ability. At least people that I would kind of respect do. Yeah, he's when he passed away, Arn Anderson said he was number 1,
Really? Wow.
if not number 2.
Thank you for the transition here, Anthony, because Arn Anderson is part of the next question. Whoa. The original Four Horsemen included Ric Flair, Ole Anderson, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, J.J. Dillon's there. There have been several incarnations since the original 4 formed in the mid-'80s. Who of the following was not part of the Horsemen during their several incarnations?
Here we
Who
go.
was not part of the Horsemen?
Okay.
A, Steve Austin. B, Sting. C, Sid Vicious. D, Brian Pillman. Who was not part of the Horsemen? A, Steve Austin. B, Sting. C, Sid Vicious. D, Brian Pillman.
And of course, shout out to the greatest horseman of all time, Steve Mongo McMichael.
Who could forget Mongo?
Mongo. Jim Powers? No, Paul Roma.
Paul Roma. Pretty
Paul
Roma.
There was a lot going through the list of who was in the Horsemen.
The Horseman list is amazing.
Some of those wrestlers should be very thankful they are in the same breath as the original Horsemen.
But the main 3 were always the same, right? It was that number 4 kept rotating? Is that?
It honestly, it changed a lot. Rick was mostly the constant. And then there was a lot else in there.
All right.
Okay. So let's see the answers,
Not
please.
confident on this
Steve
one.
Austin.
Steve Austin.
We have a tie for first with Anthony and Nug. The answer is Steve Austin.
I thought it was a trick question. Damn it.
That's right. Sting did slide in there in the early 90s. Sting was part of the Four Horsemen.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
It does seem
This
like a bit
feels
of a trick
good.
question,
This is how
though,
it
right?
feels.
This is how it feels, Anthony.
Top of the leaderboard, Anthony Corelli, ladies and gentlemen, and Nug. Jimmy, you're just behind in second place.
I love it.
Last place. I shouldn't joke.
You've just jinxed yourself.
Yeah, I know.
We're coming off Survivor Series, and I've mentioned before, one of my favorite all-time Survivor Series moments is when The Rock joined the Corporation at Survivor Series 98. Now, the Corporation, as a faction, they would go on to hold an impressive amount of hardware. Even Shane McMahon held the title. What championship did Shane McMahon capture as part of the corporation? Did he capture A, the Hardcore Championship, B, the Intercontinental Championship, C, the European Championship, D, the Tag Team Championship? What championship did Shane O'Mac pick up when he was part of the corporation? A, Hardcore, B, IC, C, European, D, Tag Team.
Damn it.
Here comes the answers. Here they come.
B.
Answer,
I
answer,
see.
answer, answer,
European, baby.
answer. The answer is the European Championship. Nug pulls into first place with the count of uno, dos, tres.
Wow.
Anthony, Jimmy trailing just behind, tied for second with 2 apiece.
We're in last.
You're not first, you're last, right?
Let's call it second for
Okay,
now. We're
for
trying
now.
to keep things
We got
positive on
this, we
After
got
Math
this.
Trivia here. Question 4, we can't talk about factions, of course, without talking about the NWO for life. Now, there were a lot of members of the NWO, a lot of members. But one of the following wrestlers was unable to make the cut as part of the NWO. So who wasn't part of the NWO here? A, Stevie Ray. B, Barry Windham. C, Steve Mongo McMichael. D, Disco Inferno. Who was never part of the NWO? Black and White, Wolfpack, any part of the NWO. A, Stevie Ray. B, Barry Windham. C, Steve Mongo McMichael. D, Disco Inferno.
All right. Oh man,
Oh boy.
this is the make or break question. To be honest,
For you, man.
Really
Me
is.
too.
All right.
Nug could take a commanding lead here. The answers.
Disco.
Barry Windham.
The answer is Steve Mongo McMichael.
What?
Whoa,
I
good for
thought he was in
him.
it.
Yeah, Mongo never made the cut as part of the NWO. He was obviously too busy gunning for that one of those horseman spots.
He was such a good horseman.
He was
He was
one of the
trying to-
best, really.
He was trying to make Botchamania.
So did nobody get that one?
Nobody got that
Nobody
one.
got
Nobody
that one.
got
Okay, okay, I'm still alive.
So we
That's
head
right.
into question 5. Nug sitting at 3 points.
3.
Jimmy Anthony
Nug, you don't
sitting
want
at
homework, man.
2
You don't want
apiece.
I don't want homework.
So should we get a tie, the tie-breaking question will actually mean something this
It's
week.
true.
And it's a doozy.
Oh boy.
Question number 5. Evolution. Hell of a faction. They contained an incredible amount of star power. Triple H, Ric Flair, Randy Orton, Batista. It was just really legendary. An incredible collection of talent, rookie and veteran. Look at the success Randy Orton had, Batista had. But you know what? There was almost a different 4th member other than Batista. Who was given a short trial run as the 4th member of Evolution? Was it A, Doug's writing already. Was it A, Mark Jindrak? Was it B, Maven? Was it C, Chris Nowinski? Was it D, Matt Morgan?
My answer down before you gave the options.
Yeah,
Who was given a short trial run
I don't know how to
as
spell it.
the 4th member of Evolution?
Anthony
Jindrak.
Maven is spelled M-A-V-E-N.
C, Chris Nowinski. D, Matt Morgan.
Was it
Right.
Daniel
Answers-
Pewter?
Answers, please.
Hey, Jindrak.
Jindrak.
Jindrak is the correct answer, everybody. Congratulations. You all got the right answer. Congratulations to Nug,
you
the
go.
winner.
Oh, guys, it's just
Again.
I just know so much about the factions. I was really hoping for an oddities question in there,
So
but
I ended with 3, and there have been days that 3 would have won it. I just
that
want to
is
say
absolutely
Yeah,
true,
that's
Anthony.
True,
true.
yeah.
Now, did
Yeah,
you
well,
go bell to bell, or did you get
No,
4?
no, I got the NWO wrong, as you guys
Oh.
did as well.
Now I got to
Jimmy,
point
what'd
out
you
that
finish
you
with,
also
3?
got that question.
Yeah,
Well, we all got that. We all got that
Yeah.
one wrong because none of us wanted to say anything bad about Mongo.
Of course, no
Yeah.
one ever wants to say something bad about
He's the
the
best.
greatest wrestler in WCW lore, Steve Mongo McMichael.
He's
Let's
definitely
go
the
to
greatest
the
contributor
tie-breaking.
to WrestleBotch.
Right.
Yeah.
Tiebreaker.
Mongo Mondays.
He's up there.
Let's
So
go.
speaking of Mongo McMichael never making the cut as a member of the NWO, that takes us to our tie-breaking question. We've had something like this in the past. However, this question a little updated. A lot of members of the NWO, lots, over the course of the group's existence,
Oh my goodness.
including WCW, WWE, New Japan, celebrities, all combined, how many members of the NWO were there over the course of the group's existence?
All right.
I'll give it a
I
shot.
remember. Oops.
All right.
This is not just WWE and WCW. This includes celebrities. This includes Japan. There was a lot.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So it's weird that the group didn't continue its success.
Maybe.
Let's see the tie-breaking question. Answer 77. Jimmy's pretty close at 2,476. 52. Nug, you are correct. Closest without going over. The answer was 62 members
62.
were in the NWO, including
That's it?
Disco Inferno.
That's it? That's all? 62?
Yeah, 60. That's all. Joe, you weren't far off though, Jimmy, at 2,000 plus. Anyways, Nug,
Based on t-shirt
congratulations.
sales. Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
guys. I can't wait to do homework for next week. I'll think of a fun topic, and I will. I'm starting to get an idea in my head already.
War
So, okay.
games.
I'll have some
War
Perhaps
games.
war games. Perhaps war games. Ooh.
Oh, no. I shouldn't have said that because, anyway.
You were working for the wrong team then.
Exactly.
It could either be War Games, it could either be the Oddities. We don't know. I guess
Hey, we got
Oddities
the
too.
TLC
Oddities
coming up.
trivia.
TLC is
Yeah,
coming up.
TLC could be TLC trivia.
A lot of options to choose from. How'd you guys do? You guys let us know in the comments or hit up Jimmy Corderas, #AskAftermath. Tell us how you did. Did you do okay? Did you do as well as Nug, our champion? Tell us. And then come back next week for whatever Nug chooses. He is our champion. He will be running trivia next week. Thanks for tuning in. Are you smart?